Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Geezers. I'm your host, Pete, and my co-host extraordinaire.
Hello again, I'm Wild Bill, the Unknown Comic. Thanks again for another episode of Comic Book Geezers. We have something very special for you today.
A little different.
Very different. Still animated, not comic book material. Flip it.
Remember this?
Wacky Packages.
You guys, come on. If you're between 45 and 55 years old, probably closer
or
to
even
50,
60.
or even 60, probably 50 and up, you probably remember these cool little...
They used to be the same size as baseball cards,
Yes.
and this is what the actual pack was. And I don't know what they cost, maybe a dime, maybe a quarter for a pack. And they put, maybe 7 stickers inside and a stick of flat cardboard gum, just like baseball cards.
Just like baseball cards. And these basically were spoofs of, existing products
that you would find in the supermarket. As you can obviously see, like Quaker Oats, Tide detergent, Crest toothpaste. So they mocked all kinds of products, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And this is
a great little book. You can buy it new or you can buy it used.
And these are an example of these stickers. And when we were kids... people used to stick them on their notebooks or whatever, books to school. And in fact, when we were kids in school, we had to put paper, usually a brown paper bag, protective, around our school books. And kids used to load up the Wacky Package stickers on their books.
Put them in their lockers, what have you.
Their book bags, lunchbox, whatever. So let Pete show you some of this. Yeah. And look, he got lucky and he actually got a real one.
I got what is
this? This is Coop, which was a spoof off of Cool cigarettes. And you could actually, this one obviously hasn't been used, and then they had this stuff on the back. They were if you were a kid, these things were awesome. I had such a collection of these, but the thing is, when you bought these packs, you got a lot of doubles. Yeah, it was hard to complete a set.
Chock full of nuts and bolts. Okay.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Let's see here.
Corned beef hash.
That's supposed to be Jello. This was a gum Bazooka Joe. It used to be a soda called 7-Up. Now it's called Sprite. And they call it 6-Up. What's this? Mighty Dog?
Yeah.
Right? Matty Boy.
Matty Boy.
And then Quaker Oats. Quacker.
Old-fashioned Quaker.
Quacker Oats. Weekies instead of Wheaties. Crust
is hilarious.
I gotta zoom in. They were great at making these funny faces. I don't know if you can see that too good. But look how they make him look like such a jerk, and he's got no teeth.
No teeth, garlic flavor.
Wacky Packages, man. I loved these Wacky Packages, man. Minute lice instead of minute rice.
Skimpy, made with old peanut
shells. Look how
they
draw the worms, and It's awesome stuff, Wacky Packages.
What else we got here? So I collected. I had a whole bunch of them. Like I said,
they came out for a couple of years. They stopped in '75.
Yeah,
I guess.
Lip torn instead of Lipton. Molten lava soup. Horrid instead of arid. Extra dry. I mean, classic stuff.
And it got to a point that was so popular. It's made by Topps Baseball Card Company.
And Steve, this one is for you.
Steve, our buddy Steve. You asked for
Captain Crud.
Well, he loves the little skull and crossbones up at the top.
Instead of Dutch Master cigars, Ditch Masters.
What's this say down below? Tastes crummy.
Tastes cruddy even in milk. and free gift inside, a real pirate.
Is that what it says?
A real pirate.
So these were classic. And I don't know, All Brain cereal instead of All Bran. I remember that one.
Bleck shampoo instead of Breck.
They were very clever. And I heard it got to a point where these different food companies, they wanted to be honored. They wanted their product to be mocked. This is Certs. I don't even know if they make Certs mints anymore.
I don't think so.
I haven't seen them in years.
Boo-hoo instead of Yoo-hoo. Tear flavored drink, drinking and weep.
Well, remember, they still make wishbone salad dressing.
Fishbone.
Look at the way
got a Russian in the corner. Of course, with a bottle of booze.
Clothespin over his nose because it stinks. And gloom instead of gleam. That's toothpaste, right?
Kufri showed.
Awful Bits instead of Alphabet cereal. I don't know if they make Alphabets anymore.
I have no idea.
But this was Awful Bits. It used to be cereal shaped in different letters of the alphabet.
Oh, this is great.
Instead of Wonder Bread, we have Blunder. Vile soap instead of dial.
Yeah.
With the skunk. Go back. You see the skunk on it? Great stuff, man.
It's hilarious. And just going through, brought back, I bought this, I picked this up used for like $6.
That's
and
awesome.
It just brought back so many good memories. Putrid cat chow.
It brings back a lot of bad memories for me, which I'm going to tell you about right now. I love my Wacky Packages so much. When you're a kid, things that you love you tend to bring to school. And for me, that was a mistake. I brought my entire collection of Wacky Packages at a stack like this, I'm going to say. So I bring them to school. I'm in 4th grade, and my 4th grade teacher, and I guess I'm just sitting at my desk looking at my Wacky Packages, and instead of paying attention to class, and he comes over and he takes my whole stack from me as like punishment for not listening in class. And I was a talker anyway, I never shut up. So anyway,
He gave them back to you at the end of the day, right?
no, he didn't. He kept them for a couple of weeks, and I kept asking, when can I have my Wacky Packages back? And he was like, when I'm ready. And he was a real dick about it.
I was going to say. Jesus.
Yeah, I was 10 years old. I was in 4th grade. I'll never forget this. And I used to ask him all the time, and, I was good today. Can I have my Wacky Packages back, please? And he just wouldn't fucking give them back. So when I was in 4th grade, my parents had me take religious instructions. I was Catholic, and once a week I had to go leave school early to go to Catholic school for my CCD classes.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
And so I would leave school like maybe 2 hours before we were supposed to leave, because I used to have to travel into the city of Peekskill. I'm from Peekskill, New York, and that's where our church was. So I had to go back into school, into the building, to get my jacket and my books and everything. Meanwhile, the whole class was outside. Now, this had been going on for at least 2 or 3 weeks, at least. So I grabbed my books, and I loved my Wacky Packages so much, I actually went into my teacher's desk and stole them back. I took them, yes I did. I took them back.
Good for you.
Fucking prick. So then, I come back to school the next day, and the first thing he says to me, he goes, if you don't bring them back, I'm going to call your parents tonight. And that put the fear of God into me. I was like, this asshole. My father would have put my head through a wall. My parents were very strict. I don't have any brothers or sisters.
He had no right to take them from you and keep them.
Yeah, And I was more afraid of him calling my parents, because in 4th grade was rough for me. 4th grade was a very traumatizing year for me in school. I hated 4th grade. It was the first time I went to school and got picked on. My parents got me involved with karate that year. I was doing it was the first year I was really doing really bad with my grades and everything. Just fourth grade was a disaster. And now
made worse because he stole your Wacky Packages.
Yeah, he took my Wacky Packages.
How many are we talking about? You said like a stack.
A stack like this.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
I had a lot of doubles in there and stuff, but they were all everything we just showed you, I had them. I had like almost, I would say about 80% of a complete set from 73, and this is 74. So I come in the next day and I give him the Wacky Packages back. Now this teacher, should I say his name to throw down the toilet? Is that okay?
Think he's still alive today?
He might be, because he was a young guy. He was in his late 20s. He couldn't have been more than 30 years old when I was a teacher. So he's probably
Mr. something. Yeah, that don't matter.
Mr. Frank LaRose, you son of a bitch! I hate you. So I give the Wacky Packages back, and he used to have this thing like once a month. He used to have these auctions where like a Secret Santa. He would have these little different prizes. There used to be this TV show in the 70s called Treasure Hunt. Do you remember?
I remember that, yeah.
It was kind of like Treasure Hunt. Now, he used to make us take sheets of paper and make like a little binder, a little booklet, and make it into like a little bunch of little squares, like a matrix. And so you had a 10 by 10 matrix on each page, and every time you did something good, he'd come over and give you a little stamp. Like if you did good, he had these different stamps. And I used to get the messy stamp all the time for my handwriting. I'm a kid, I'm 10 years old, I can't write to save my life, and he's trashing my penmanship. Messy, 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 messy. But if you did good, it was a monkey on roller skates, like keeping his balance, and it said good. He had these weird little animated stamps, but I had more messy stamps than anything. So anyway, you had to use your good stamps as purchasing power. So he used to have these auctions, and you would bid on. You'd see this little present, and you didn't know what was inside. But if you wanted it, you bid your stamps on it. So he pulls this son of a bitch. I'm going to tell you what a scumbag this guy was. He made this package the same size as my stack of Wacky Packages, and when he pulled that, it was like the third item up for auction. And when I saw it, I was like, that's my Wacky Packages. And I bet the ranch, I spent my wad, you understand? I bet the ranch on that little present, and I won the auction. And when I opened it up, it was a pile of shit. It wasn't Wacky Packages. This motherfucker went through all this and created this decoy. He did it on purpose to fake me out. So now I spend my wad. I got nothing left to auction on anything else. And I got a pile of shit. I don't know. It was like maybe a pair of socks or something. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't remember. But whatever it wasn't my Wacky Package. I was pissed. I felt like such a fucking loser. And I wanted to kill him. If I had a gun, I would have probably stood up and shot him back then. Son of a bitch. What a cold thing to do to a kid, right?
That's for a 10-year-old.
So guess what? At the end of the auction, my Wacky Packages are the last item up for bid. And some kid bids and wins. I got nothing. So when the auction was over, I went up to the kid. I said, look, those are mine. Can I please have them back? Now. I was, fuck, man. I missed my Wacky Packages. What a fucking, it kills me, man, to even look at this book. It brings back good memories, but at the same time, it stirs up a lot of anger in me, man. And I still hate
who
that
does
guy.
that to a 10-year-old?
And that's the kind of shit that would make the news today. Teacher would get fired over something like that today.
Absolutely.
If
that were to happen today.
And I never told my parents about it because like I said,
have you told them since?
No, they don't know the story.
Oh,
it's too late to do anything. And the only thing I can do is maybe go on eBay and buy them again. And now they're like, they're expensive. They're not affordable to get. I don't think you got to pay a pretty penny to get those now. They're highly collectible. Yeah. And like Pete said, kids used to stick them on. But I didn't stick them. All my Wacky Packages were like this. I kept them on. I never used them, unless I had a double, And it was easy to get doubles and triples. That's the only way I would have used some of them on my notebook, so I can remember. But yeah, what a shitty experience, So kids, if you're listening, or if you have kids, the moral of the story is: if your kids have something they love, don't bring it to school. Right? Please do not take it from me. I guarantee you will stay happy if you and. Somebody else could mess them up, whatever it is that you love and you bring to school. Someone else is going to trash it on you because they don't have the same love and sentiment for it that you do.
But if you do bring it to school and your teacher takes it away, tell your parents, they'll sue the teacher. You'll get it.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Because that's what happens today.
Yeah.
So that's a great story. It's a terrible story.
It's a terrible story, but great in so many ways. Even though I'm a comedian, this is great material if I ever want to get on stage and talk about it.
So for those of you who love feet, how about some corn chips from Free Toes? Hard as nails.
Now that one I don't remember.
That's a classic one.
Dampers instead of Pampers, right? This one. Which one is this?
Is it
Taster's Choke
with cigarette butts?
Cigarettes and worms. I don't remember this polish.
I don't either.
But still.
Well, when we were that age, we weren't worrying about
shoes, but people were shining their shoes.
Quit instead of quick.
Nestle's Quit.
Mustard card.
Master Charge, which still exists today.
Yeah.
And then this is the next season. What's this say?
Sludge. Instead of fudge.
What else do we have
here? My God, so much.
Old Spit was a good one. Instead of Old Spice. What's this one over here? I'm reading backwards.
Tijuana Smells. It's Tijuana Smalls, right?
Yeah. Is that a cigarette?
I think it's a what do you call it? With those thin cigars.
Okay.
Marlboro.
Marlboro cigarettes is Muleboro.
Along those, a lot of cigarettes and cigars, which they would never do that today.
And kids never bought cigarettes back then. But this is Sucrets, right? Which were like for your sore throat.
Yep.
This kid looks like he got mumps. Swiss Mess. The Swiss Miss chocolate mix? I don't remember going back that far.
Yeah.
Wow. Yoga? Oh, instead of yogurt?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wasn't this Light and Lively?
I think so, yeah.
Light and Dizzy. And the person's falling on their head. You see that? What else we got here?
Big Daddy. Big Daddy, because that was the Big Daddy bar, remember?
Big Batty?
Big Batty, yeah. There was a big chocolate bar, had like the caramel in it and stuff like that. It was really chewy.
Oh, okay.
It was like a Charleston Chew.
I know later on they came out with a marathon bar. They made it look like shaped like a big giant pretzel.
Yep.
Plopsicle instead of popsicle.
Popsicle, yeah.
What's that say?
A chew.
A chew instead of accent?
Yeah.
Look at the face, man. Look at that. So these things are great, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's good reading.
I'm loving looking at this, but at the same time, I'm crying inside. You know. Was that supposed to be Farina?
Farina.
Yeah, Fatina. Look at the face, man.
Makes you stout.
Phil's belly instead of Pillsbury. And companies were cram instead of spam. You know? Let's get the glare out of there. Look at that.
Oh, man. Classic.
Oh, is that Hot Wheels?
Yes.
Shot Wheels? I never saw that one before. Man, this is just awesome, man. So if you have a chance to go collect pounds instead of mounds candy bar, pounds. Remember Chuckles?
Yep.
What's that say? Knuckles?
Knuckles.
Well, I'm going to take the cover off, man. Sorry. What else? I have to look at something else here.
Crazy credit. They
used to be Cover Girl makeup, and this is called Cover Ghoul. I mean, just the artwork, man. These artists could have worked for comic book companies, which is kind of why we wanted to talk about this. Remember Clark Bar?
Clank.
They used to be Smith Brothers cough drops.
Smith sisters with beards.
Yeah, there used to be two guys on the cover with beards. This is Smith Brothers cough drops. What's that say?
Feminine cough drops. It's silly and hilarious at the same time. It's great stuff.
Definitely good. Oh, remember
Gouldens
instead of Gouldens, Gluttons.
Gluttons.
Oh God, it's just like the way they draw the faces, man.
Yeah, that's
I used to just love. If you were a kid, how could you not love these things, man? You know, looking for Trix cereal. What do we have over there?
Graft cheese.
Instead of Kraft.
Machine gun old cheese.
A Swiss. Shot full of holes.
Shot full of holes.
Let's see what else, man. So, yeah, if you're out there listening, Mr. LaRose, go fuck yourself. All right? Son of a bitch. You owe me a whole shitload of Wacky Packages.
That's right.
This used to be the gum that came in a bag, the little drawstring bag. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I have this shoe polish. I remember it was called Kiwi.
I have one of those in my house.
How's that? Pee-wee?
Pee-wee. My Breck.
Black. What else, man? Oh, remember Sugar Daddy?
Yeah.
And Ovaltine? Sugar Daffy. Yeah, Ovaltine.
Evil Times.
I haven't seen Ovaltine in years.
I have some in my cupboard.
Well,
yeah, it's still good.
I know what's up. Oh, one-a-day vitamins. They're not around anymore.
No.
Runaway.
Monster vitamins.
They used to make a red one and a yellow. One-a-day vitamins. Fruit of the Tomb instead of Fruit of the Loom.
And you get a free Mummy t-shirt.
We're going to go through this whole book, so hang out. This cigarette was called, wasn't this called True?
Yeah, True Blue, right?
Yeah.
Play Dumb.
Instead of Play-Doh?
Yeah. Moldy Clay.
What's it say about? Favorite of
Dopes.
Jerks and dummies. I remember, Listerine is Blisterine.
Listerine.
And this used to be Sugar Crisp.
Super Sugar Crisp.
Yeah, Super, thank you.
Now it's Super Cigar Crisp.
But that's the bear.
That's it.
That used to be on the commercials.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Peter Pan.
Peanut butter. What the hell was this? This was like a cooking spray, wasn't it?
Arid Extra Dry. Right?
Oh, this is
right.
I'm thinking of Pam.
Air Raid.
Yeah, deodorant.
Well, it looks like Pam spray.
Yeah,
actually.
it did. Look, GE light bulbs.
GE for what? Generally demented.
Soft head bulbs. Generally demented. Now, what product was this? Oh, this must be a pasta product.
Looney Noodles. What's it called? Gourmand's?
Oh, wasn't it Gorman's?
Yeah, it might be Gorman's. Yeah. Mushy Looney Noodles.
What else, man? Oh, the Baby Runt candy bar. I never knew they did one on Monopoly. What's this?
Monotony.
I'm reading backwards, man. Monotony. Parked Brothers. World's
quietest board games. Bored, B-O-R-E-D.
Yeah, bored out of your mind. The Baby Runt. Fastest eating Curses. Who Who made Baby Ruth?
Oh, Jesus. It's got to be something similar to Curses, right? I don't remember.
I thought it was Mars. I'm not sure. Oh, our friend Steve would appreciate this. He loves Velveeta cheese.
Is it Valveater? What that says?
Valveater.
High-octane snack. Spread it on car valves to make them taste better.
He's got a car valve in his mouth. Now, this was another cigarette.
Another cigarette, yeah.
I don't remember the name of that one.
What's it called?
Snarlament.
Oh, Parliament.
Oh, Parliament. But I don't remember. They made it look like a vampire bat.
Yeah.
With Dracula's face
That's
as
right.
they're coming out. You guys see that?
There we go.
All right. What's that? Cigarettes for monsters. 20 plasma-tipped cigarettes.
Made with fiend tobacco.
Fiend?
That's what it says. Made with fiend tobacco.
I'm the fiend. We're gonna do. That's a nice little segue there. I've been telling you guys I'm an impressionist for quite a while if you've been watching the show, and we should do an episode. I actually invented a character from an impression, and I had to give him a name, so I call him the Fiend, and that's another story. But yeah,
more to come on that.
Yes, we'll have to give you the origin of the Fiend someday. What was this? Was this tinfoil?
Yeah.
Or wax paper?
Yeah, wax paper, I think, right?
My Sink. Was that a fragrance or something?
Probably.
Or a soap? I don't remember. I don't remember what this product was. Or what it was supposed to be. Let's see here. Whitman's Sampler Candy.
Instead of Whitman's, what a mess.
Great candy company back in the... It's not as good anymore, but back in the set, my grandmother used to work for this company.
Oh, did she really?
In Philly. My mom used to tell me what they used to do is they used to scratch their fingers across the chocolates coming down the assembly line, and they would...
And that's what made the little swirl?
No, they would get rejected if you got touched, and then they take the rejects home for free to work. Because my mom used to always tell me, my grandmother used to bring home Whitman's candy. So that's what they would do.
I ate a lot of Whitman's candy.
Oh, man, Whitman's was awesome, man. Whitman's... What man's simple candy? What's that other thing say at the bottom? I can't read that.
Special half-pound box for half-wits.
Jergens soap is... Jerkins?
Jerkins?
Wild soap.
Yeah, Jergens been around for a while, huh?
Yeah. Clean up dirty word.
Bit of money for
bit of money instead of bit of honey candy. I haven't seen bit of honey in a long time.
No, that was good stuff.
Yeah, it was like a taffy.
Yeah.
It had like a peanut butter flavor. Mary Jane was the same kind of candy, but
yes.
harder.
Yep.
And we didn't have microwaves back then, but that's what that stuff needed to sit in the microwave for a few minutes, a couple seconds. Oh, remember Dutch Boy paint?
Yeah.
Dirt Boy paint?
Ditch Boy?
That's a ditch?
Ditch Boy, yeah.
I said dirt. I'm going to read backwards here. Oh! Spill Brothers used to be Hill Brothers coffee, right?
Hill or Mills? Mills? I don't know. I never drank
I thought it was Hills Brothers.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah.
It is Spills.
Of course, they can put a guy with a turban on it, right? So
instead of... What was this?
Oil of Olay, right?
Oil of Olay?
Oil of Olay. Clammy.
And,
is that Chicken of the Sea?
Yeah. Instead of Star Kiss, it's Bar Kiss.
Bar Kiss, yeah.
This is the artwork, man. The way they draw people looking like buffoons, man, it's just what sold it for me, man. These are just very funny. Oh, Virginia Slims. Virginia Slums. Cigarettes. What's that say? Footsie
Roll?
All
rubber Footsie Roll. The bar with soul.
The bar with soul. All right, we got a little foot in there. We're almost done. Oh, Bum Bums was what?
I don't know.
Were they cookies?
Bonbons?
Maybe.
Bonbons, right?
They look like little donuts, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. The candy that's good to...
Hand out.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it was bonbons.
Yeah, it could be.
But I don't remember them. Look, this almost looks like a box of crackers.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, it looks like a Keebler box or right now, like the saltine crackers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, all of you know McDonald's and the Big Mac. Well, how about treating yourself to a Big Muck? Huh? What do you say?
That's one of the best ones in there.
That's also a Mighty Fine Pudding. Mighty Fink. Just look at the way they draw the guy's face, man.
That's classic.
That is awesome. Oh, I'll give you a little bit more peek. Sorry, too quick. All right. Now this one is famous from way back when.
Yep.
The Gerber baby.
Gurgles barley.
Look at the face, man. Libby's?
Yep.
This is Fibbies?
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 Yep. Liar's juice.
Fake flavor. Favorite of politicians. You gotta love it, man. Fibbies. Perfect. We could give that to a lot of our politicians. They probably all drink it still.
Yeah.
Hertz baked bears instead of beans. Baked bears.
Slopicana.
Look how they drew that. Remember that logo?
Yep.
Of that little gorilla?
Yep.
That's funny, man.
100%. What does that say? Peels?
100% peels.
Orangutan juice.
Orangutan juice. Breakfast of chimps. How do you say it again?
Slopicana.
Slopicana. Actually, Tropicana is the best orange juice out there. Top slob instead of top job cleaner. Now, what's this one?
Mediquack instead of Mediquick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
really, for ducks, it's for the birds. There you go. Just your classic. Time was classic. And they don't make them anymore. Dums instead of Tums. All poo.
Alpoo instead of...
Is that Alpoo? I used to say all, yeah. All poo instead of Alpo. I thought they did another one on Alpo. Hag and Hag for witches only. Wicked and evil tobacco. I don't remember this one. I don't remember these cigarettes.
No. Or they may have been just tobacco for pipes. Who knows?
I don't know. It looks like a pack of cigarettes. I wonder if there was one called Half and Half. I don't know.
Dimwit dots. Sugar cubes.
This looks just like a box of Domino sugar. Yep. They don't really make sugar cubes anymore. Yeah, I've never seen them in a long time. Yeah. Sugar cubes for dummies. And just look at the way they drew this guy's face, man. That's awesome.
Big teeth and the big red nose.
This is the kind of stuff that used to come out in the 70s. You know, now you put this stuff out now. If you made this product today and put it out there, you'd have people up and down protesting. Because, you can't say anything in America without anyone protesting you, no matter what it is. You know? But this was all done in fun. Good humor, man. Mr. Goodbye.
And the actual companies who had these products, they saw this as like free advertising, right?
Yeah.
Even though it was a parody of what they did, didn't matter.
They remember Contact Medicine? Yep. They don't make that anymore. This is called Contract, right?
Yep.
And that's what it looked like, right? The little dots of medicine.
Absolutely.
Like a little capsule it would dissolve. What's that also say? Wipes out goods and gangsters.
Hoods and gangsters.
Wipes out hoods and gangsters. 10 cartridges. They made it look like a bullet.
The pen, right? What was it? Big. What was that called?
The Bic.
Yeah, Bic. Bic Banana, right? Wasn't it Bic?
Yeah,
Banana? Big Banana.
It was.
Do not refrigerate.
Wasn't the Bic Banana? Was it a pen?
I thought it was a pen. Right? God, this is so long ago.
Do not refrigerate. Yeah, there was a pen. I think.
I mean,
they're the same company that made the lighters.
We're talking about 1974, 75 years, a long time ago.
Eptimo. This was another cigar, but I don't remember what it was called.
Ultimo.
Was it?
Yep.
I remember it, though. What was Leak?
I don't know.
Almost looks like coffee.
Oil drippings.
Drips out oil as fast as you can put it in. Oil dripper. I don't remember this product for cars. El Paluto. Another Sugar Babies, Soggy Babies.
Soggy Babies.
Right?
Yep.
Because Soggy Baby, right? Sugar Babies and Sugar Daddy were the same candy flavor. One was little raisinette size, that's what these are. Yeah. And the other one was like a solid taffy, the Sugar Daddy. Oh Harry instead of Oh Henry Candy Bar. I remember this one. What's that? Sorry Wrap instead of Saran Wrap.
Saran Wrap, yep.
Sorry Wrap. And what else? We're getting to the end of this book here. Fitina instead of Farina, which is kind of like an oatmeal. It's toast. It's toes tied.
Toes tied.
Muriel Blanche cigars for women. What else? So they only made logs. I remember there was a new pantyhose that came out in the mid-70s called Legs.
Yeah, that was a big deal back then.
And they'd call it logs. And it came like with an eggshell. The package almost looked like an eggshell, and here they got the eggshell cracked. And here she's wearing a pair of logs. Great parody. I don't remember this candy. What's this? Bozo?
Bozo? Yeah.
I don't remember what that was. But they got gin, scotch, vodka, rye, and rum.
Who's flavored candy?
I don't remember that one. I really don't. And I don't remember what this one was either. What product was that supposed to be?
Don't know. But
Grime. What the hell was Grime? Dusty, greasy chunks. Grime Was that supposed to be Gaines, you think?
Gaines, yeah. Gaines,
okay, because we used to have a dog. We used to give him Gaines, which was like dried hamburger. It had looked like hamburger, but it was dry.
Yeah.
Fluff. Kids, we used to love fluff with peanut butter. This is Flop. Animal crackers, and what's this one? Sunshine is creature crackers.
Creature crackers.
Instead of animal crackers. And Hertz instead of Hunt's ketchup. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. What's that say? Blast Blue Ribbon? Blast Blue Ribbon beer. The beer that made Milwaukee burp. The original flavor.
Used to taste different. Losing contest since 1964.
Losing contest. That's clever. And Mex Pack. I guess this is another coffee. But that's Wacky Packages, man.
Yeah, we didn't go through everything in here, but we went through a good chunk of it. And
if you haven't seen them, if
stuff.
you've never seen them, I'm Wild Bill saying thanks again for joining us with Comic Book Geezers. And Mr. LaRose, wherever you are out there, you can go to hell.
And if you know him, he may
find those in Connecticut.
Find those Wacky Packages somewhere, right?
Yeah, well, that kid has them, you know, and he probably got rid of them and doesn't have them. Yeah. I would still have them. Anyway, I'm Wild Bill saying thank you for joining us for this episode of Comic Book Geezers.
And I'm Pete. Hope you enjoyed this.
What a rant.
Go out and find these.
Right went longer than I thought, man.
That's all right. That's fun stuff, man.
It's good to vent. I feel better now.
See that? Cool.
I do.
And get some laughs in while we're at it. So
all right.
It's good stuff.
Guys, come back and see us again soon. Bye.
Take care.